Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso here at S3. Now, before the break, we spoke to award-winning comedian and extraordinary Alan Committie about his new stand-up show, Comedy Gold. And we're lucky enough to get a little snippet for you, so you can watch the snippet for free, but then buy tickets later at Web Tickets to go see him at the Theatre on the Bay. Please. So the Alan Committie brings you Comedy Gold.
What's very important, of course, is to know that the Olympics, which was last year in Paris, France, was an extraordinary event. And for the first time, they thought outside of the box. They were on the river. They didn't have that opening ceremony where you always see all the athletes, don't you? From America, 400 beautiful Olympic athletes. From Great Britain, 200. South Africa always has 11 athletes and 297 administrative staff. And then they come out in a group and they walk around, don't they, in the white slacks and the blazer and the boater hats. They look like sacks, high school students, aimless and ambitious. But the point about it is, I think it's time for South Africa to have an Olympics opening ceremony, because each of those athletics teams from around the world would be given their own taxi. Think about the extraordinary opening ceremony we could have. All 400 American athletes in one taxi, and there'd still be space. And then the taxis chase each other around the track. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? And the Olympic flame comes from the opening taxi, and then whoever gets the least traffic offences racing around the stadium wins the first medal. And the athletes would have to decide, what's a starter pistol, what's a real gun? The edge, the excitement that could be available. As I watch all the athletics events, I'm always struck by some of them that make me more nervous than others. The men on the balancing beam. That makes me nervous, because the women do all the reverse pike and the triple half somersault, but the men on that balancing beam, one slip and bah! Do you know what I mean? And then the next thing you know, they're doing the men's walking event. So that's quite exciting. By the way, this walking event, why are we giving medals for that? Go wide here, because I want to show you, this is what you see in Constantia village. It's that kind of village. Yes, and the women are worse. It's extraordinary. That should not be awarded medals, in my opinion anyway. If you are, by the way, walking like that, and you say to your partner, would you like me to walk you home? And then you walk like that. I don't think you're going to score in that event, is my feeling. That's just me. I'm humbled by the thoughts and prayers of everyone at home. The other thing about this, I suppose we need to just talk about this, is the dismount. Because often these beautiful Olympic athletes, some of them only teenagers, obsessively training for one event on the parallel bars, wah, zhup, zhup, and then they do the dismount, and then they lose their balance and they lose half their points. Why not practice that? That's the thing you're not good at. Get the dismount right. If anything, I can't do any athletic events, but my dismount is very, very lauded across South Africa. Sometimes I'm on an escalator in a shopping mall, and from halfway down, I clench my buttock, and I put myself in second, and then, bah! And often people clap, but not in the way you'd expect. Finally, I just need to say, I turned 51 recently. I know, I don't need your applause. I'm at an age now where people say, pull your tummy in, and I already have. That's not a good thing. But I celebrate my age. I'm excited to be around still. And the truth of the matter is, I'm now taking up yoga. Yes. The lady who takes the class is very thin. She's a low-fat yogi. And she said, in this class, we must focus on 3 things, which is standing and sitting and lying down. And I thought, I can do those things. I felt so powerful. She said, breathe in. I was able to do that. She said, breathe out. I thought, at this rate, I could actually achieve at Olympic level. That's how good I am. And then the person said, on your second exhalation, I want you to lean back and touch the small of your back with the inside of your eyelids, while kicking your right leg out parallel to your fears, and then your left leg out reverse diagonally, and then rotating your arms counterclockwise while intoning the Ghanaian national anthem in Swahili. And I was able to not do that, sadly. At one point, I saw a woman in front of me. She put her right toe in her left ear. Extraordinary. I asked a girlfriend to do something similar a number of years ago, And she said that wasn't possible, but I saw it in Deep River, which, by the way, is not a yoga movement. Well, it is. It's a suburb and a yoga movement. Finally, I just need to talk about pilates. You might pronounce it Pilates, but then some people say Worcestershire shorts. So it doesn't really matter what you say. But Pilates is an ancient Greek word, and it basically means loss of dignity. Because what it is you've got to push your heels into the ground, but stretch up through your spine, but then pull your knee in towards you, but send your other leg away from you, then rotate across your spine, but expand out, but implode in, and then braise your buttocks while souffling your kneecap, and then simmering in your own natural sauces before getting into an air fryer. I think I've captured Pilates quite powerfully. The other day, I had to do this movement for 45 minutes. This is called the seal. I'm 51 years old. I have dignity. Do you understand? Please come and watch Comedy Gold. Otherwise, I have to do this for a living.
Yes! That's it! Wowza! Absolutely incredible. Get your tickets and web tickets as soon as possible. That is Alan Committie at his best on the floor.
Is that live?
Right.
Or was
that
that
was
a
actually
rehearsal?
that was live.
Was that live?
That was absolutely live.
I thought I was
It's
rehearsing.
happening. Grab it. It's on until the 8th of December. Monte Casino thereafter is coming up country. It's going to be amazing. And as you know, Comedy Gold, it is going to be something to behold, definitely. What is that move again?
Oh, it's the seal.
Yes, if you
You've
just
got to get down,
yes, get
and then
down.
you put your legs through your other arms,
Yes, like this.
and then you pull yourself
pull
back.
up.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, Carl.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Carl, this is
Thank you.
exciting.
Great. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.